Hello folks, welcome to Wednesday. Not normally a day that I stream, but I had some time. And I was excited because I thought that my new stream deck was going to arrive before the stream. And technically it did, but it arrived like 20 minutes ago. So I haven't had a chance to even plug it in. I've opened it up, but I haven't had a chance to plug it in yet. But I'm excited. Looking forward to doing some cool stuff on stream here in the future, but I have some learning to do before I can do that. If you're trying to figure out who I am, as the name suggests on the channel, my name is Joel Duggan, and this is the Citadel. It is a 5-year-old, I'm estimating, server here in Minecraft, where we do vanilla gameplay, creative stuff in terms of like building and whatnot, but it's all survival. And we've been having a really good time here in Lowtown the last few streams, and we're going to pick up where we left off. We're going to continue with some riverbank, I think, decoration. We're going to start off going around the corner, kind of finishing off some things. And I definitely want to add in the little build details here at these street market stalls. So that's the mission at present. We're also going to try to attempt to decorate this with some foliage, which means we're going to have to move some of this. So all of that is coming. We've got Sweet Sandy hanging out in the chat. Zenthe Nexus here. Great to see Ironclad Islaus. Appreciate you being here. If you want to share the stream, there's a tweet at Joel Duggan on Twitter, or you can do bang tweet in chat, and you'll get a link that you can just click on, and it'll take you right to your Twitter account, and you can share it around. Or if you're not a Twitter person, then you can always just, DM a friend and see what they have to say. Bring them on in. We're going to grab that. We're going to grab... Ooh, we need to make some more rooted dirt. Noted. Noted, noted. Where are we going to do that? I need to decipher a rooted dirt farm. We've got to build some flower farms for Cosmic at some point in the near future, so maybe we'll figure that out sooner than later. Let's go do the farm thing now. I lost my space where I was building them. I guess I could do it over here. That's not a lot of room. Let's go this way. Kay the River Cat subscribing with a tier 1 for 8 months. Wow, you're 1 month away from the fire keystone. That's amazing. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it. Let's do rows of 8, I guess. I find that sometimes these really eat up your bone meal. No worries, Ironclad. Go get your lunch. Lunch is important. I just finished mine as well. I say lunch. It was more like a snack. I had a late breakfast. So this is what we really want. And I forgot to bring grass to fill that in. I think I'm just going to leave that there for now. I'm excited to work on this, so I'll clean that up in a minute. Mick Screwgun, good to see you. What am I doing here? I'm looking for that to put away. We're gonna need brown terracotta, gray terracotta, maybe even some dark oak. What else was... Oh, soul sand. Right. That's in here. I don't know if we're gonna need this, but I'm gonna bring it with us anyway. And probably gravel. And we may need some tuff. Oh, spruce. Strip spruce and probably some planks. And we wouldn't be going anywhere if we didn't bring trapdoors. Never interacted with rooted dirt. Does it only appear directly below the azalea tree? Yeah, that's how you have to farm it. So in order to get rooted dirt, you have to grow an azalea tree, and it's just the one block. Not like podzol. It doesn't spread like podzol. It's just the one block, which I think is a bit unfortunate. I'd prefer if there was a different way to do it, or if there was a way to craft it. We've been thinking about putting a crafting recipe in a data pack for the server, but we just haven't gotten around to it yet. So down around this way, you'll see how we have sort of muddied up this particular area. I don't think I want to create mud all the way around. I like the fact that some of this has got some greenery, and actually maybe we should go get ourselves some bushes before we get too carried away here. I do have room in the inventory. There are more of them at a natural azalea. Yes, that's true. Yeah, so if you find a natural azalea tree and you dig it up, then you'll get more. You'll get more of the rooted dirt. So, like I said, we're not going to go for muddy all the way around, but I want to at least make sure that there's some decoration going on. See, along here, I feel like we can just... Well, this is already done. Okay. So right here, then, we just have to do a little bit more. And we can work in some spruce here and there, I think. I don't think that would be too terrible. Especially in situations where it's there's no details in the coarse dirt. Like my coarse dirt texture has got some pebbles in it. I want to go get some oak as well. And now we partake in the back and forth of details. How do I say your name? Jan Schrut? I hope I'm saying that right. Hello, Joel and chat. Hope you're all having an amazing day. Glad I'm able to catch this stream. I love seeing the medieval builds. Thanks very much. Glad to have you. I wonder if this would look better as something a little bit rougher. Yeah, I like that better. We can maybe do something else over this way. Feel like that looks pretty good next to the moss. Maybe we'll put it one more forward. And this can probably be... if we put it the other way around. There's a little green in spruce. Yeah. Lunch is done, relaxing in the sun. Jeez, nice. It's beautiful here today too. Had I had more time, I would have been able to probably eat lunch outside. I would have needed like long pants and a hoodie, but it would have been possible. My my patio furniture is still in storage though for the winter. I have to go get that out. It's only been the last couple weeks where I've been tempted, and we had like 2 inches of snow on Monday. So like Monday was minus something and snow, rain, slush, gross. And then yesterday was 10 degrees and I was barbecuing in shorts. So yay, Canada. It's how we roll around here most of the time. Oops, sorry, didn't mean to slurp my coffee. Hannah, are you here? You are here. Hello. Thanks for coming by. Oh, can you guys hear the leaf blower? I should probably close my window. If you can hear that, let me know in chat. Because the doofus that does it is going to be doing it forever. He's got no idea. Jan's for short. Okay, I'll try to remember that. Just getting ready for work. Oh, cool. Well, hello. Oh, nighttime. Sleepy time. Tiny bit of sound, not disturbing. Okay, it's bugging me. So while I sleep, I'm just going to pop away from the computer for a second and just shut my main window here. So I don't have to listen to this guy. Because he doesn't know how to use a leaf blower, so it's going to take him like 45 minutes. Hold on. Okay, so when I went to the window to close it, he's using a leaf blower to blow like a dozen leaves across the ground. Like, just pick them up. Just bend over and pick them up. It'll be so much faster. Plus, it's like one of those two-stroke motor things that you can smell the gasoline and, ugh, no thanks. If I ever have a leaf blower in my life, it will be electric or it'll be battery operated. Finally 5 degrees and we're all excited in t-shirts. Yep, that's Canada. I don't know what the weather is like right now. It's, I don't know, 10 degrees maybe? Maybe. Hey, look, I was right. It's 10 degrees. It's middle of the day, though. It's like it's 1 o'clock here right now. I don't think I want to overdo it too much. I feel like there could be something more here. Maybe a little extra just around the corner. Just trying to make it look like people might have been putting down planks and stuff so that you don't get too muddy. Nope, you know what? I'm going to put that here. This is the endless nitpicking, but ultimately fun way to do this. That doesn't work either. Maybe we just need more planks. That's better. I was going to put gravel down here, but I don't know if gravel really works. 33 degrees here in the summer. Jans, where in the world is here, if you don't mind me asking? You can share like continent if you don't want to share country. We still have snow. How's the city? I think the snow is gone, but there's still snow in like parking lots and stuff. You know, like where it was piled high. Plus, we just got more yesterday. No, 2 days ago. India. Oh, wow, yeah. Considerably warmer than Canada. Yeah, small difference. Small difference. My only experience with super hot climate was hiking in Utah in 2017 in July in Moab, and it was 42 Celsius. I don't know what that is in Fahrenheit. 103, 104, something. It's hot. It's too hot for me. Thankfully, it was not humid, though. All right. How do we want to... I think we just want to have a little bit of moss along here, right? Like that's probably the next phase. And maybe we'll throw in a little bit of moss carpet to keep the edge of the path going. Let's see. Need a few more of these. Maybe. Yeah, I like that better. Sure. And then I don't want to put any bushes here because it's going to get too tight. And anything there is going to create a weird step up as you walk by. That's good. And then maybe... yeah. Soupful subscribed to tier 1 for 6 months in a row, saying thanks for all the content. Well, you're welcome. Thank you for all the support. 6 months, that means you're kicking off the first time with the Air Keystone badge. Well played. And thanks again. Raven, welcome in. Thanks for saying hello. Hope you're having a good Wednesday. You're lucked out. I don't normally stream on Wednesdays. It's a bonus stream. So I want to put in another bush, but I don't want to like mirror that one. Maybe we'll put another one here. I think we can also maybe take this one down into the water a bit. Whoops, darn it. That's not what I wanted to do at all. I like that long grass there. Crap. Alright, well. This will all look very cool when we can waterlog leaf blocks in 119. Okay, I think that's pretty good. Resisting the urge to put carpet here just because it makes this so tight on the corner. Maybe we'll come back and put some grass or something. A few years back, McScrew's son, and I were in Albuquerque, New Mexico, 105 at 8 a.m. Oh, I mean, it got warm in Utah quickly when I was there. It would be 104 by about 10 or 12, but well, it's just certainly by 12, but early morning. Do you think that leaf blocks will waterlog them in 119, or will you have to go back and put new ones down? Now, McScrewgun, my guess is that it's going to work the same way that stairs and slabs work. If you put them in a waterlogged or water source block, they will more than likely be waterlogged. But if you put them in like flowing water, then they will probably end up creating that like kind of like border around them. Like you can sort of see it there. I think that's probably what you're going to see at first when you put it down in something that's not like a full source block. Because sometimes I put slabs down and they're completely waterlogged, and sometimes I put them down and I have to go back with a bucket. So it all depends. I had to check what 105 Fahrenheit is and see. That's bad hot. Sweet Sandy, what is that? It's like 40. Is it 44? 42? I feel like 104 and 43 was what I remember from me checking. Because I rented a car when I was driving through Moab. I mean, I hiked, but when I was driving from national park to national park, I had the temperature up in Celsius, so I knew what the heck was going on. I mean, it really didn't matter. It was just all hot. And I had to have a lot of water with me and stuff. Okay, I think the only thing that really here, 40.5? Really? I thought it was warmer than that. Jan's, you gotta remember, I'm in Eastern Canada. Like, it'll hit 40 here. So it'll hit close to 100 degrees Fahrenheit. But like, for a couple of days in the summer, most of the time it's around high 80s in the summertime. What am I looking for? Grass. This stuff. And a little bone meal to fix that. Oh, sleep time. Hot enough to feel like getting punched when you stepped out of the hotel. Yep. What was I looking for? I need rockets. North part of Sweden, anything over 25 is more than usual. 30 is getting hot. 30 is hot. 30 is, I'm not comfortable over 25. And over 25 into the 30s in northern Sweden, like that seems like more like global warming to me than anything else. Let's get rid of this one. That, or we get rid of the other one. Yeah, do it that way. But let's turn this into some moss, maybe. Does anybody know what's going on? Am I being pushed down by water? Like, why am I constantly turning into swim mode when I don't want to? Like right there. See that? Like what? I'm not doing anything. That's just Minecraft being dumb. Happen again, right? And that's enough of that. It's a bug they supposedly fixed. Oh, you know what? We're on 118.1. If they fixed it in 118.2, then we haven't updated the server yet. I need to do that this weekend. No, not the floaty elytra thing. It's you swim underwater, or you're walking underwater, and all of a sudden it pushes you down. Like it just turns you into swim mode without you hitting the button. I feel like we need just a little bit more wood in this area. No. Sometimes it's just best to leave it alone. Okay, so we need the grass to hopefully do a little bit along here. I'm actually thinking like right. Maybe we'll switch that. No, didn't mean to do that. Okay, that's good. And then around here, 5 shears? I don't have shears. I really wish we could do like cattails. I know we can do it with bamboo, but I'm okay with just the one. Feels a little bit too evenly spaced. I'd say we're good. I don't think we need anything else. I think all this looks fine. I think we did all of these. Yeah, this is all finished. This isn't super well done, so we'll have to look at this. Wonder if this could use a bush. Yeah, I'm okay with that. Not a big fan of that though. Now here we were able to do more gravel because on the last stream, I turned this into a road. Obviously it still needs some texture, but it's going to give us an opportunity to pull different textures off of it. So we may actually have to go get some cobblestone. For whatever reason, I feel like cobblestone and gravel makes for a good kind of like off the road path. Like here, you know, just cobblestone and gravel. Cobblestone and gravel, like it just kind of feels like a nice mix. I'm gonna grab some stone as well. Smurf 588 subscribed to tier 1. 6 months in a row. Another person unlocking the Air Keystone badge. Thanks so much, Smurf. Great to see you. And thanks also for your support on the Citadel Cafe. Just phenomenal. Really appreciate it. Yes, over here we need a path kind of going to this house here. We might be able to get away with a little bit of tuff in here. Actually, we could probably do a couple. Actually, I think I prefer cobblestone there. Feel like we need a little bit of andesite. Something I like about andesite, which I mentioned before, is that and the inventory is full. 35 minutes. Doesn't take long. But yeah, something I mentioned before we can use andesite for is kind of roughing up the natural stone a little bit. So like where people might be walking over it, put stuff there. So here and there, we can do andesite. And can probably do the same thing here. Maybe we'll move that one. I wonder if tough will look good here too. Yeah. Cool. So here, I want to continue along with the idea that people could walk this way. So I think what I'm going to do is start with maybe some gravel. But I also want to make sure we get in some things like different textures. Neon God, welcome in. Good to see you again. So I'm just trying to break in a little bit of texture in here to make it look like the path is well worn, taken care of in a certain way. Have like maybe some patio stones or just something so that people aren't always walking around in the muck. Need a trapdoor along here somewhere. Don't know whether andesite will work. Maybe not right there. I think we need planks here. These are very distracting. I was hoping they would be a little bit more balanced. That's too much of a straight line. What about... tough instead of cobblestone, so it's not quite so bright? Yeah, that's better. Joel, would you make banners for different towns? I've not messed around with banners in a long time. I'd like to get some sort of custom data pack for banners because what I'd like to do is just have the Minecraft banner, but be able to turn it sideways so that we can create flags. Like imagine sideways banners on the tops of all these things. It would look fantastic. Maybe I should just learn how to write one. A data pack, that is. 41 minutes and 45 seconds. Rain. Although I was logged in before I started streaming, but no one knows what's happening in the load screen. I'd say that's pretty good. I might want to experiment with like a little dark oak in some corners. I feel like that highlights that area nicely. I don't know if I'd want dark oak here. It's a little bit too bold. I'd say that's probably pretty good. Yeah, there we go. Just need it to feel like it goes this way a little bit. What could we put there? Not rooted dirt. Don't want soul sand because that's going to hit you up when you walk over top of it. I think that sort of works. That, or we could just do planks, which may look better. Okay. Are there any places we can tuck a little green besides there? Not really, huh? Try. Nope. Okay. This was more complete than I thought. Sideways flags would be a great idea. Yeah, I think it would, plus it's not, especially if I don't change the model. Like I don't want to do anything fancy with them. I'm not going to make them all twisty and cool. I mean, maybe, but it would be nice to just have like the ability to take a Minecraft banner and just like turn it sideways. You know, maybe there's an extra cost to it. Like you have to combine it with a couple of fence posts or something. And then if someone saw it without the data pack, it would just look like a normal banner, which could be kind of cool. Do we want any grass up along here? Certainly need a little bit of carpet, maybe. Moss carpet, specifically. I feel like I did a better job on this church path with the moss carpet lining the walkway. It's a little bit more sparse. Oh no, it's actually, I used more of it, didn't I? Okay. Maybe that's my mistake. Yeah. Just look a little bit better the more that you have. Okay. That feels good. Stebiron. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. For Stebiron. Thanks. Yeah. Bonus stream. Had some time. Have had just... I can't thank everyone enough because I've had just phenomenal support the last month. And so when that happens, I can stream more often. Because whenever I stream, I have to like take away from other work that I'm doing. But when it all balances out, I'm happy to do this more often. So thank you to everyone again. Speaking of, if you want to join the Discord, there are Tier 1 Prime and Patreon.com/JoelDuggan are all ways to join the Discord. All right, I'm happy with that. I don't think I want to tackle that side just yet. I think I'd rather kind of make our way around, look at what needs changing. Everything through here is pretty good. That's all done. That's all done. We need to do some texture on the wharf here, but I don't want to get too carried away because really the only options we have are either trapdoors or these full stripped spruce planks. So I don't want to get too far because if you start putting them in, it starts to make the edge of the wharf look kind of funky. So we can't put them all out here. One thing we could do is change the design of it a little bit to match some of the other wharfs. So we'll go take a look and see. You seem to know how to do buildings. Do you mind if I to share any building tips? Use reference would be my biggest tip. Do I have any reference nearby? Yeah. Okay. So here's a good example. So we used that reference of. Do I have a big one? Yeah. Okay. So here's a bunch of bridge references that I looked up on Pinterest, and I made a little idea board in Photoshop. And so the one that we liked the most was the bottom left, which you'll see in the thumbnail in your top left of the screen. And that was what we used for this bridge right here, right? So you can see it's not the same size, but the idea of having a couple of guard towers on the edge. We had the added challenge that we put it on a 45-degree angle, but then there's the house on the edge, and it's asymmetrical, so like it doesn't have it. It has a separate building here, but this is part of the bridge. It's all kind of one structure. So yeah, I would say reference. But yeah, following up on what Sandy said, check out the VODs on YouTube. Joel Duggan VODs on YouTube is the channel, and you'll get this entire area, so all of this built like on stream. So step by step, no cuts. It's all just me building straight up. So if you're going to pick up some tips. Ironclad, the volume's fine for me. I was going to go check the other side. Starting to build like real life with blocks shown in pictures. What you should do is look up images from mobile games, like top-down isometric mobile game designs, because they tend to be chunkier and they have big roofs, which translate to Minecraft easier. So something like this, where there's a beam that kind of goes in from the pile on the wharf, except for here. I don't know whether I missed that or whether I decided just not to do it. Maybe I just decided not to do it because there's 1, 2, 3. Yeah. So if we did that over there, I don't know how it would look. I feel like there's an awful lot of them. It would help break things up a little bit. Sandy, that's very sweet. Thank you. Appreciate that. Yeah, so here I don't think it would work. Here it would. Oh, I don't have the room for that. Let's put away the green stuff. We probably don't need it. Oh, the woes. Yep, there's a water wheel in the town, and there's a water wheel farther up. There are... You can definitely find screenshots on Twitter, and you can certainly find it on YouTube. There's a water wheel right here, and there's another one right there. Look for a title on YouTube on the VODs channel for the carpenter build. I don't know if I like that. I think I want to try something different over here. So I think what we'll do is we'll just kind of like try to put in stuff wherever we can where it's not going to mess up the view too bad. Not that it's a big deal, but just when you're over here, I want this to look like the edge of a wharf, not that it's full blocks. So we'll just kind of keep the texture close to the back here. And maybe just like add every once in a while, just kind of toss in something. There was another block that I was using somewhere. Oh, this was before they changed the dark oak. Right. Yeah. Maybe we'll use oak instead. Yeah, we're not using much oak along this way, so having some regular oak wood in here wouldn't be a bad idea. Just not right there. See, like here we could totally do it. I feel like it would be good to have something maybe here. Forget about the one in town. Yeah. I want a bit aqueducts to bring water to my town. I need to drop in a wheel. That's really cool, Neon God. I'd love to do an aqueduct thing. I think I want to move away from the medieval fantasy area for a bit when we're done with West Hill, but I have some thoughts about like a really cool white and colorful, like think like turquoise and pinks and purples, like an elven city. And I think it would be really cool to build it either by a mountain or near a mountain or somewhere where I can bring water in via aqueduct. The problem is all the generation in our medieval fantasy area is all 117. I really wasn't thinking when we trimmed the world, but we'd already started it. We had been working on it a year before 118 came out, so it is what it is. Where else can we fit one of these? Probably like... I like this stair. I don't want to mess that up. So maybe we'll just add in something over here. It's hard too with this. You don't want to get too have two similar textures in walls and on the wharf. Starts to get confused. I think we can maybe get away with oak right here. Yeah, that's fine. Could also just use the trapdoor as the edge in some cases. Jans, take care. Thanks so much for being here. I see that you've been to Pixel Rift stream as well. Very cool. I designed that emote. One of my favorites. Thanks for coming by. Hope to see you again. Need a water source block that flows about 20 blocks. Yeah. The suffering is real. In that case, what I would do is I would make 12 of them still water and then the last 8 flowing. You'll get the right impression. Especially if you put a little seagrass in the still water because it moves, right? Yeah, so like even if water is still, the seagrass will still animate and it'll give the impression of motion. So that's always a good trick too. Do I not have any of those? Oh, I do. Trying to spread out the texture as evenly as I can. I just want it to be just enough. Shark X Teo. Nope, this is Java on PC. I'm on a Windows PC. I wanted to look up the difference of a wharf and a pier due to you chatting. Know who had the first answer? Royal United Services Institute of Nova Scotia, of course. Yep. I'm not sure if I even know the difference myself. Wharf, I believe, is mostly wood, and like I believe a wharf has space underneath it, whereas a pier is like filled in, like it actually has like gravel and stuff underneath it. The problem for us here, and for me in my definition, is that we have places in the city that are called like, you know, Pier 21, and it's a pier, but it like, is it technically a pier, or is that just because that's the name of the place? You know, kind of like a shopping mall name or whatever. If you want to enlighten everyone with a definition, McScrewgun, then let me know. Wanted to move dropped items also, so that might be difficult. Oh yeah, Neon God. If you need it to be functional, this can be tricky. That's going to be tricky. And thank you, Sandy, for the 1 hour heads up. I think we're at a good spot, because when we come back, we'll have to work on this dirt and stuff. But I'm happy with this. I feel like we could maybe try to squeeze in one more thing along here, but I don't want to interrupt too much. Maybe we'll put a smooth one here. Just feels very repetitive through there, but I think it's just because it's on an angle, so you've got this constant zigzag, but there's not really much I can do about that. not without, as I said, like creating full blocks over here, which I don't want to do. So anyway, on the hours, I take breaks, folks. If you're new to the stream, then don't go anywhere. It's only 5 or 6 minutes. I do run some ads to help support the channel. If you're subbed, you don't see the ads, but you don't miss anything because I'm not here. I'm reheating coffee or doing whatever it is I need to do. So hold on to your nuggets. We'll be right back in about 5 or 6 minutes. All right, looks like I need to eat before I do anything. And I think that area where it gets a little bit muddy, I want to make it look sort of like this. So I'll take a quick look over here. It looks like mostly soul soil. And then we're using the darkest bits for the wettest bits. And then using soul sand to transition from soul soil to the other blocks. Thank you, Sandy. Thank you, McScrewgun. Jetties are breakwaters or for redirecting water, and quays will connect wharves to piers. Yes. Both are for berthing of ships. Wharves are parallel to the shore, and piers run out into the water, usually perpendicular. Oh, that makes more sense. That makes more sense. Because you can be on a wharf and there'll be a pier attached to a wharf. Are you learning all the maritime vernacular ahead of your trip? Is that what's going on? So I think we'll probably do dark one here. And we'll do soul soil on either side. I don't want to get too deep into it because free stuff. Because it's it'll impede if we get too much soul sand around here, it'll slow us down as we walk by. So try not to get too much. Because soul soil doesn't slow you down, but soul sand totally does. Is the viewer counter overlay broken? Sweet Sandy, you know what? It looks like it might be. It looks like it might be. That's weird. Hold on. It was working last time. Let me just see. Viewer goal. Wait a minute. Where'd it go? Yeah. Oh, wait a minute. Viewer count. There it is. I don't know why it's not working. I can turn it on and off. But it does not appear to be updating. Does anybody have any experience with the Streamlabs viewer tracker? What's it called? Viewer count is the name of the. It's a widget. It's not a native thing, or it is a native thing, but it's in a separate section. Yeah, that's disappointing. I'll just hide it for now because the 0 is misleading. Anyway, I'll mess with it on my next break. Okay, back to the mud. Oh, you grew up sailing. I didn't realize that, McScrewgun. That's really cool. Oh, it's too bad that you're not going to be on the trip. But hopefully they have a good time. Hopefully they have a good time. You know, I think I might remove the soul sand and just go with that as a way to get some extra. Oh no, that doesn't look good at all, does it? Okay, let's go soul soil. Maybe we'll put the sand here so it's like more out of the way. My mouse just popped like to the other side of the screen. That feels kind of distracting, doesn't it? I feel like we can do another little bit. Maybe this is where we can put in this. Yeah. And I don't know, I guess this should be, we're probably going to do more stone coming down this way. Sweet Sandy with 200 bits. Thanks for the support, and I think the spirit in that donation is also a high five to McScrewgun. Total dance party. That's great. That's really great, McScrewgun. Glad it's the last treatment. That's great. I'm not liking this right here. This is distracting for me. I wonder if maybe I can switch these two. Nope. Let's just get rid of this altogether. That was aggressive. I feel like there'd definitely be some stuff happening over here. Even like maybe make that look wet. And then have another log there maybe. Whoops. Yeah, that kind of works. We may even want another trapdoor there. And I want to say that there's really not much more we can do. Maybe we'll pop in another one of these over here. And at this point, I think we go back to like whatever our... Oh, that... Maybe that door should really be on a proper textured log here. Yeah. And same thing here, we can do a little rough around. Grab some of this stuff. Technical term for oak. The mix of soil, soil sand, coarse dirt, etc., which you're using is quite a nice touch. Oh, thanks very much. Looks good and really gets the idea across of a muddy shoreline. Thank you. This is okay. This is really small. The better one is the first one we did, I think. And that's over here, which reminds me, there's probably a block that I'm forgetting that we used. A little bit of rooted dirt. But yeah, the bigger you can make it, because then you can work in the brown terracotta, which I do have. So I don't know. I just don't want to have a straight line, you know? Maybe the trick is to have that here. And then we can put something else there. That doesn't really work. No, you know, I think I liked it better the other way around. I wonder if the upcoming 119 wet mud block will be added to your muddy shoreline palette. It's too blue at the moment. It might be good in other shorelines, but not this one. I don't think. I mean, I'll try it. The muddy mangrove roots might work because they've got some brown in them and they're a little warmer in terms of their overall color hue, but color, it's the same thing. Color hue. I'm speaking silly, but like the hue is warmer in the muddy mangrove roots. I don't know. Can't remember what they're called. Is there a new snapshot today? I haven't looked. I started the stream before normally they post it by like noon or 1, depending on when 5 p.m. rolls around in Sweden. But has there been a new snapshot today? Party 11. Hey, long time no see. It has been a long time. Welcome back. It is a new snapshot with super news. Oh, fill me in. What is it? I don't care about spoilers because I have to cover it for the spawn chunks anyway. So, but yeah, fill me in. What's the dealio with the new snapshot? Barrels. I keep on forgetting. Oh, hey, look, Mixer Gun. It's a pier on a wharf. We're peering into pier. Sorry, not sorry. That's right, folks. I am here Thursdays and Sundays, free senior matinees on Saturdays. That's a lie. It's Friday, Saturday, Sunday at 1. I was making a joke, then realizing I'm probably confusing people that are trying to figure out when I stream. Whoops. Mangrove trees are added. Oh, cool. That's it? Have they changed the wood, or is it still red? Renewable mud? Didn't Ilmango make like a crazy mud factory or something? I feel like we need to add some more of these along the way. I'm using an awful lot of trapdoors, I know, but that's why I want more variety. we can probably... I like that that jungle wood is there. Let's maybe scooch you in there. I don't know that jungle wood would look good out here. It might. It might, it might. Random question, how do you come up with names for towns that you build? Red on Barren, sometimes it's quite literal, and it's never something that happens right away. This is called West Hill because there's a giant mountain in the west. So it seemed like a cool way to go. And it sort of reminded me at first of Westfall from Azeroth in the World of Warcraft. Even though it's not... Westfall doesn't have a lot of rivers near it, but... and then Lowtown, that's just topographically, this is the lowest area. Everything up here is uphill. These are all on hills. So like if you look over at the market, like you can see, like there's the roofs. The base of the buildings is like up at that level, right? The base of the church is like there, not down here. Whereas this is all like super low. And then you come down at least 3 blocks from the front gate, you know, up there. 1, 2, 3, well, maybe even 4 to get down to here. So that's how I decided to call it Lowtown. And Lowtown is just like the name of the area. Like West Hill is the whole thing, but Lowtown is just this little area here. Same with this, like this is the East Market or the Market Square, probably the East Market, because we're going to have another square over here. And we have this little kind of circle thing we're standing in as well. Mangrove planks might look good with crimson. We tried that in a snapshot, a creative snapshot, and they're okay. I don't like the crimson wood. The crimson wood is not crimson. It's like wine colored. It would look better if they were more red. A new recovery compass can be crafted with eco shards, which can only be found in and are unique to ancient city chests. Oh, cool. Unlike a normal compass, the recovery compass will point to your last place you died. Oh, that's cool. If you're not in the dimension you last died or haven't died in your world, it will randomly spin. It can be crafted with 1 compass surrounded by 8 eco shards, which can be found in ancient cities. 8 eco shards. Wow. I was expecting 4, but 8. So eco shards, hopefully they're cool looking. Hopefully you can do more with eco shards too than just build the recovery compass. I like that the recovery compass is being added to the game though. That's a much needed in-game functionality, you know? That makes sense. I am running out of trapdoors. Actually, let's switch those. And I think we'll do the same thing over here. Bunch out these 2. Thank you, Sweet Sandy, for being awesome. Been working on a village for a few months and I only came up with the name last night and it was killing me. Yeah, I think too that like our modern city on this is called Southport, just because it's the southernmost build zone on the server, so we called it Southport. I don't know, you just kind of have to go with, I think the thing is like you have to go with your gut. It's the same thing with naming characters. You know, we're naming a dog. You know, like I've got, for example, I had a name picked out for a dog. I don't own a dog. It's a pipe dream. I would like to eventually have a dog. And I had a name picked out for the longest time, and I'm not sharing it on purpose. And then I came up with or stumbled upon another name or another idea for name. And now I can't get that new name out of my head, even though I was like hell set on this first name. I now have a second name for dog that I'm more than likely going to get. Now, that could change entirely. You know, for example, the names I have are all for male dogs. If I ended up with a female dog, I wouldn't even know where to begin. And then there's a potential things for like rescues. Like, do you end up, you know, with a rescue, do you keep the name that it comes with? If it's a young enough dog, you can change its name, but that's not always recommended. And there's all that kind of stuff. Kind of want to put another one of these here. Wow, he shot way over there. I name all my animals after Keanu Reeves movie characters. That's amazing, Red on Baron, sorry. Having a hard time talking today. The thing that I used to do with my World of Warcraft characters was I used to look up the meanings of certain attributes in like Latin or Greek or other languages and use that. So like I had an elf druid and his name was Sato Metis. And Sato and Metis, I think, translated to plant fear, I think. And then my warlock was named Visvoro, and that was like disembowel and consume or something like that. It was similar, like they're not precise translations, but it was the spirit was there, and that made me happy, right? The spirit was there. So it's tricky with these both having stripped spruce in the pillars because now it's reducing the stuff. I need to maybe I'll go get some jungle and see if maybe this end of the pier, no, wharf. McScrewgun, you got me all turned around now. That end of the wharf might be a little bit more run down, so maybe we can add in some jungle. Oh no, I need like jungle logs. There we go. One of these days I'm going to end up doing like a resource gathering stream where we just kind of go and get like shulker boxes full of resources so I don't have to keep on returning free stuff times 2. I'm not sure how many ink sacks I've collected, but I don't even ever have to go to my ink farm anymore. Just work near a river. Yeah, like so this texture. Yeah, I feel like that would go really good in a place like this. Oh, except for they're weird and they have to be facing the other way. Yeah, that helps that stand out too. Am I going to start blaming you for more stuff? No. Our dog is named after the Norse god of law and war, which is made hysterical as he is a 15-pound mini schnauzer. What's the name of your dog, Miss Grugan? What's the Norse god of law and war? I find that I want a big dog. I don't know if it's going to be possible, but I would love to have an Irish Wolfhound. But I found that locally, whenever you run into a dog, like a big dog, like a Great Dane or something like that, they're always like Thor or Gunther, or like they always have like these Norse sounding kind of names. We're going to have to chop down this door, I think. So I want to put a trap door underneath it. I remember being surprised that these doors worked, or that the oak door was something that I liked. It does help that I've got the 3D models for the doors. I think it makes them look a lot nicer. I think we're going to do the same thing here. Oh, that needs to be coarse dirt. Not that it needs to be, but you know what I'm saying. Not a lot we can do in this area without getting repetitive, huh? Oh, we are out of spruce trapdoors. Sacrilege. Tyr is the name. Okay, well, that sounds okay. I mean, it looks war, law, and justice, the god of war, law, and justice. It looks funny when you think about war, law, and justice and a mini schnauzer, but Tyr, that's a cool name for a mini schnauzer. I think that's fine. It doesn't sound, Tyr doesn't sound like a big god, right? Because there's certain ways that you can name a dog where it's funny because it's ironic, you know? Like naming a giant dog Tiny or something. I mean, that's unimagined, but you get the idea. My dog is a black miniature Labradoodle. Right on. That's right, we're gunning towards a Lego stream, so if we can hit 250 subs in April, then I'll do another Lego Let's Chat. And I have a Lego set picked out. It isn't here. I'll have to order it, but hopefully we can make that happen. I feel like I want to sneak in more jungle if I can. Maybe we'll have to do that around the corner. Oh, it's in the wall. Probably looks really good next to moss. Oh yeah. That's great. I like that a lot. Can you reveal what Lego set? Clearly not the Vespa. No, it's not the Vespa. I will reveal it closer to... It's going to be the end of the month when I do it, is more than likely when it's going to happen, because it's probably going to take that long to get up to the 250 sub goal, provided that we can actually do it. Which I would love, because, I mean, really, I can't say for sure, but I'm getting very close to being able to be, like, podcasting and streaming full-time, like, as my only job. I have other streams of income, and I've got design work and things that I currently work into what I'm doing. So I can't quite go full time yet, but I would like to. And let's go with really roughing this up here. That doesn't look good. I need like another texture. Oi. I think we'll do 3 in a row. Why not? Makes this area feel a little bit more beat up. I mean, that could almost be one of those. What do we think? Yeah, you know what? Let's do that. Let's break up this a little bit. We'll put this in here. Didn't bring any slabs, but I will go get some. Should be completing the Vespa tomorrow? Yes. Yep, I agree. Steven and I are doing the Citadel Cafe tonight, actually, and we're going to be talking about the progress on the Vespa and streaming and stuff. Because I got my Stream Deck arrived today, so that's awesome. Maybe we can squirrel this out a little bit. I don't know, should it have a hard edge, do you think? Should probably have a hard edge. I'd say that's probably good for texturing the wharf. Yeah, Steven did the Vespa. It looks great too. It's a great stream. Really cool stream. People should go check it out. If somebody that wants to do a shout out for Steven ESC in the chat, then folks should go follow Steven. Really cool Lego stream. He'd like to do more. We were talking at the gym this morning and he'd like to do more of it. Do I have? No, I switched off. I don't have the greenery. I don't think I want to add another bush around here, but maybe. I feel like right there we could maybe get away with a little bit more of a bush. I think we did all these paths. Yeah, these are all done. This is done. So I'll go get some more green stuff. Thank you, Sandy. Appreciate that. What do we not need? Probably andesite, cobblestone, tough, gravel, stone, and we'll grab moss, carpets, jungle, azalea, grass, bone meal, ferns. I don't think I want to do any kind of drip leaf stuff. I don't really mess around with drip leaf much. I think we're done with our nether soul sand and things. We'll try the small drip leaf. Oh, coarse dirt slabs. If you're new to the stream, the coarse dirt slab is a data pack and a texture pack. It's actually a petrified oak slab, which is in the game, but it's in creative. And so you need a data pack to be able to make it in survival. And then I've retextured it to be coarse dirt. And you do stuff like that. Oh, I forgot to bring a bucket. See, that was, that one waterlogged. These two did not. So it can be tricky sometimes. Oh, this needs to be more like that. Actually, don't like that. I think those are good. Excited Sapling. That's a great username. Welcome in. How's it going? We're currently working on the details of Lowtown. So we're putting in like bushes and textures and what was the thing that I didn't bring with me that I needed? Bucket. Yeah, it is really... It's happening a lot today. I don't know why. That was the only one. It's good. I never thought about, like, actually putting in slabs on the bottom of the river. I don't know whether that'll make a big difference. Pain in the butt when they don't all waterlog. If I do two next to each other, they should fill in the middle one, right? Yes. I don't know if this makes a big difference, but we're doing it anyway. It helps a little bit. Oh, right, bushes. Yeah, so I was thinking like right here. Nothing too big. Maybe we'll... Yeah. Put the grass back here. No, okay. Moss carpet. I think that's what we need along here. And then the drip leaf, I don't even know how this works. I've never used it. You have to put it in water, right? Yeah. But that grows on its own, right? It doesn't stay small drip leaf? Or do you have to bone meal it? Does anybody know the mechanics? Shattered from work, but pretty decent otherwise. I'm doing well, thank you. I've been up since the very early morning. We Stephen ESC and I, one of the server members here, went to the gym this morning at 6:45. Well, 7 o'clock. Because he was late. And I say that because he might be lurking and watching. I'm just giving him a hard time. Yeah, so we were at the gym at 7. And then I had some work to do this morning, prepping for this the Citadel Cafe tonight, but that was done by noon, so between that and a nice big breakfast, solid. I had a mushroom, goat cheese, and green onion omelet for breakfast, but the goat cheese had peppercorns in it. It was good. It was really peppery, but it was good. No help here. I just know kill the wandering trader if it doesn't have it. Cosmic orders, yeah. Drift leaf only grows with bone meal. Sweet. Okay. So we could potentially use this as a little extra thing here. I don't think I like it there. I'm assuming I have to use shears to get it back, would be my guess. Because you can't get small drip leaf anywhere, right? You have to either get it from the wandering trader or collect it from... Oh, speaking of the devil. I'd laugh if he has some. No, he doesn't. Okay. Any mini blocks that we want? I don't think I need anything extra. Oh, the red netherwort would be good. Yeah, like that's not crimson. That's purple. Netherwort. We'll get some netherwort. Do I even have netherwort? Having some deja vu. Oh, I don't have netherwort. No, I don't have any. Yeah, I'm having a flashback. I don't even know. It's way too far away to go get some. Alright, never mind. So we'll get the drip leaf. And if you bone meal it, it continues to grow, doesn't it? Or do you have to put a string on it or something? In lush case, but you can grow small drip leaves. Yeah. I just think that I'd rather have this in the corner. What I don't even think I looked in that chest. I don't know if I have lily pads. Does it change depending on which way you're facing? No, it looks like it's the same. Unless it's random. Oh, that one changed. I guess it's random. I hate the random stuff. I really wish you could just do it. Whoops, that is not what I wanted to do. I think that's pretty good. If you bone meal it, it grows one step to a big drip leaf. If you're going to grow drip leaf, grow one and use the big drip leaf to grow new big ones. Oh, yes. Yeah. I think I have big drip leaf in the chest. Oh, you're going to be annoying, aren't you? Where you all start stomping on my stuff. I want to see if I have... No, I don't have any big drip leaf. Okay. Do I have... do have lily pads. I've got bamboo as well. I don't think we need the ferns. It'd be okay. You can put drip leaf out of water. So you can put large drip leaf out of water? Yeah, like, I don't want that. That is way too large. Oh, I see. And then you get 3 back. Well, that makes sense. So then if I just want to make 1... Right. But that will keep growing, right? Naturally? Or will it only grow with bone meal? And these things are not anything you can control either. Nope. So nope, it won't grow without bone meal. It only grows with bone meal. Okay, cool. Because I like that. That's kind of cool. Or is it like... Oh, it is directional. I like that. That's fun. I unfortunately don't like the color of these next to the moss. They're far too dark. It's too bad. Maybe we'll space that out. Nope. What happened there? Oh, I stepped on it. I was like, what happened? It disappeared. I think that works. Now I want to go put drip leaf all over the place. Take it easy, Sam. Thanks for coming by. Appreciate the view. I still can't get that. I'll have to take a look at my break to see if I can get the viewer thing to work. I might just have to re-add the widget I don't know why Streamlabs makes the viewing thing a completely separate widget. It's really strange. So I'm going to try... Do I have any string around? I do. I'm going to try bamboo. I think you can waterlog bamboo. No, you can't. Huh. Thought you could. Oh well. That's fine. I'm going to call that part done. Let's just go back this way with our green stuff and see if there's anything else. I mean, I can't put any green around here, really. I might be able to squeeze in some grass. I was thinking that a bush here would look nice. So if we came in here with, like, jungle bush, change that to moss. And then could even replace this, too. Like, just enough. So it's not completely devoid of any life. I put the grass away, didn't I? Crap. The empty corner. Oh yeah, yeah. I know what you mean. I don't wonder whether this has to be taller. Yeah, that feels a little bit better. Yeah, this. I don't know what we're gonna do in here. I kind of like it as it is, but I feel like it needs to be something that's not a garden, because I feel like this close to the river, it should probably be more like, you know, hanging fish. Like if we had like something drying on a line, maybe could be cool, but there's not a lot of room to do it. I don't want that to connect to anything. It's like we can't put a solid block here because it connects to the walls. So we'd have to put like a fence post here and a fence post there, which might actually work. And then we could maybe do like armor stand fish or something. That could be kind of cool, actually. Okay, fence post fish rack. Don't let me forget that. Right now we're on a green mission. Yeah, I like that there. This might all end up being stone. We'll have to come back with the stone. Are there any places that we can pop like a little bit of grass up in here? Yeah. There was a spot between the buildings back here somewhere. Excited Sapling, hope to catch one of your streams when I can focus more on it. No problem. I understand that sometimes people have day jobs and other things. Sometimes they're taking care of small humans. Who knows? Nope, that just feels very bright and out of place, doesn't it? I think maybe we'll just replace this with a concrete block. Yeah. To do anything up here? I don't really see grass growing up in here. We'll try one here. Oh, that's fine. If anything, it would be like where the roof runoff would be, which is here. But okay. We'll worry about that later. Have you ever seen the put a campfire and trapdoor fish rack? Something like that might fit, and I'm not connected to the walls. Put a put out campfire. Yeah, an extinguished campfire. I've not seen that for a fish rack. No. Send me a screenshot on Discord maybe, Mixed Screw Gun. Well, that's all the green over here, but let's keep going around. I'm wondering if there might be an opportunity to put some drip leaf over here. It won't be, well, you know, can you put drip leaf on top of a bush? If you can, then I'm very excited. No, you can't. Okay. So what I should do is bone meal the crap out of this. And then... Oh, it breaks all at once. Oh, I don't have any room. I don't need the string. So what I'm doing is I'm thinking about areas where the river will not be flowing very quickly. So for example, this corner, unlikely to have a lot of flow. Whereas out here, probably yes. But then here, again, probably a very low flow. And I like the idea of a small drip leaf right here. You know what? Maybe just the small one. And then same thing here. I really wish we could bone meal seagrass and have it show up above, just like that. I think that'd be cool. Can you put fish on a campfire? Oh, I would use the armor stand data pack to create like a hanging fish rack. That's what I would do. I would just do like three fish. Something along those lines. We're running low on the small drip leaf here. Yeah, one of the things I like about modded Minecraft is like the one of the first things you see people add is things like whatchamacallit, reeds and like cattails, and it adds so much to the wilderness in the world. We are going to add bushes. I feel like we should maybe back them up with moss. Oh, that was meant to be azalea. Oh my gosh, this is annoying. I might just not do the river work until this bug is, well, it's probably fixed, but until I actually update the server, if it goes away, because that's rough, man. I wonder if that would look good there. Yeah. That feels a little wasteful, but it looks good from this side. Oh, that was a bush. Okay, I think that is just about everything. I don't think I'd want a little drip leaf in here. Maybe we'll just do one more. Something easy to see from the little drawbridge here. Yeah. I dig it. I like it. second hour has passed. Time for a break. You are correct. Let me just pre-break empty the old inventory so we don't have to deal with that. Rooted dirt. That. I think we're going to switch to some stone stuff. Actually, we'll keep some coarse dirt. That all seems about right. I should go take down those azalea trees too. If you're new to the channel, I take a break once an hour. It's about that time. I do run some ads to help support the channel, but if you're a sub, you don't see them and you're not missing anything because I'm not here. I will be back in about 5 or 6 minutes. So I'm not sure what's going on with the Upbeats playlist that I've been using, but there's only one track on the playlist, and yet it's playing a second track. And the whole thing is supposed to be royalty free, but very often I'll get dinged on Twitch for having something that isn't royalty free, which is silly because why else would I use the service? So I hope that this VOD will not have missing chunks in it, because when they mute it for like 6 minutes on either side of the song, which is really annoying. Also, W something something something. It scrolled by, but someone said that you can use brown candles and single glass panes to make cattails, and I am intrigued. Where do I have the brown dye? What color glass pane would it be? Probably green would be my guess. And where would I want to put one? Right there. Well, that doesn't work there. You'd have to put it like in the middle of somewhere where it's not connected to anything. That's not super useful. So it can't be on the shore, which is where they grow. It has to be way out in, like there. I mean, technically, sure. And if you made it a higher, but it's glass. Like you can see through it. I mean, it's the best we have, I guess, but can't say I'll be using that. You can't cluster them either because then all your glass panes are going to connect. Right, where did I leave off? I wanted to work on this, and I think this is going to be a lot more stone transitioning into dirt. So we're going to need better coarse dirt slabs. We're going to need all kinds of stuff. So cobble slab, mossy, that. Gonna need stone, cracked bricks, and andesite, well as tuff and gravel. T-Ax, welcome in. Thanks for saying hello. Yeah, I feel like this is going to end up being a little bit more stony than not. So here we'll probably continue with what should be stone. And we'll break it up with a little andesite here and there. Actually, maybe even some cobble. So that's going to be dirt. So maybe we'll switch this to andesite. And then this, I think we will go this way with it. Switch this to stone. I'm trying to mimic the way that I designed the road. And probably andesite for there. I think we might have to sacrifice this grassy spot. Because then this, I think, is going to be mostly stone, and then we'll have a solid bit of stone here as well. But at this point, I want to start to maybe break it up. So we'll move this over here. Oops, wrong one. There's a couple. Oh, do I have mossy? I do. That or tough? Probably the tough. Yeah. We are going to remove this though. Guess we'll go with that. Sometimes I really wish we had stone trapdoors of some sort. That would help. Hey, Legomolas, welcome in. Nice to see a surprise stream on my lunch break. Well, good. Glad that we can entertain you. And you can hang out with us on the lunch break. Does this look better as wood? No. It does not. I feel like we can actually switch this around. It's starting to feel like it breaks down a little bit. Maybe we have to add in another little bit of dirt somewhere. Or gravel. Oh, we've got coarse dirt slabs. We can put a dirt here. I was like, I really want dirt slabs. I have those. Yeah, that's working. Now, is this shape the way that I want? I guess maybe what we should do here is have a stair. And then here, I think we actually have to drop by full block. That does feel funny. Spawn Chunks makes my day. Sam, thanks very much. Appreciate that. And Axe the Axolotl, hello. Welcome in. This might sound strange, but you play this game so patiently and so relaxing. That's not strange at all. I take that as a high compliment. I appreciate it. I don't want to sound critical of other streamers that might be more high energy, but I prefer the low key. I tend to watch streamers that are low key myself. So, although I have to say, there's high energy entertaining, and then there's high energy obnoxious. A high energy entertaining streamer that I would point you towards is someone like Tango Tech, because he's also chill. Like, he's not on all the time, but when cool stuff or exciting stuff is happening, it's a hoot and a half, especially if him and Impulse are doing the same stream. I was talking about this on the render distance on the Spawn Chunks this week, the extended version of the podcast for our patrons, and I had such a good time listening and just watching Impulse, SV, and Tango Tech last weekend do their co-stream. Like, it was hilarious. Really enjoyed it. Just two really good friends that, banter back and forth, and it was fun. I wish I had more time to do more co-streams. We don't line up that much on the server in terms of our schedules. I'm usually on by myself. I was looking for something specific. Stairs is what I wanted. I wanted andesite stairs. So this, I feel, could look better as a stair. The question is, that way? I would say yes. And then over here, I was thinking we could use the mossy cobble here next to the moss. And then potentially more dirt. Although that technically is supposed to be a smooth stone. I think I like that better as a smooth stone. See, now that I've got coarse dirt slabs, I'm greedy and I want like moss slabs. Slabs of moss would change everything about landscaping. Everything. All right, I'm happy with that. I think that looks pretty good. Maybe we'll drop this to be... Maybe that's what we'll put our mossy cobble. Yeah, that's better. Does this want to go lower? Yeah, it does, doesn't it? Maybe we'll switch these up. Yep, cool. All right, so from here, I'd say all this is pretty good. Maybe overdid it with the cracked, so we'll throw that in there. Yeah, calling that done. Free stuff. The Doom Bud blocks would have been great in the low 10 area. We talked about this earlier, the Almighty Rooster, and I think that they're a little bit too blue. The muddy mangrove roots, maybe? But really, it's, I feel like the mud in itself is a little bit too blue. I hope they change it, actually. I hope they bring it back a little bit. All right, this needs a little bit of a little bit of love too. So we'll do gravel, gravel, cobble. No, I'm not a turkey. I'm actually just designing a Minecraft world here. Let's go with more cobble there. Over here, I think I was removing a lot of the stuff. Yeah, I think that's okay. I feel like we might want to put something out here like a barrel. It just feels very plain. But then that covers up the cobblestone there. When in doubt, make a rock. Maybe the barrel can go there. 100%, Sandy. Thank you for mentioning that. Yeah, Sam, just honestly, right now our goals are to increase the viewers. And I looked, I know my viewer count thing on screen is broken. It's because Reddit knowledge and stuff online seems to point towards the fact that I need to relog into Streamlabs. But if I do that, I'm going to have to end the stream. So I'll log into Streamlabs and log back in after today, and hopefully that'll fix it. But yeah, right now the thing that we're kind of gunning for is viewership. So like if you're watching, then you're helping, and it costs you nothing. You can have me off in the background. You can do other things, clean the kitchen. You know, Sir Pink 96, thanks for the raid. Appreciate it. Hope you're having a good day. Barrels are in here. I just don't know if this is going to hide too much or whether it's going to look good. Oh, not there. Or like that. I want it to look up. So a little bit too much. We'll put it one back. And I think if that's the case, I want to change this. And then maybe get some extra grass. But yeah, really the easiest way for people to help grow the stream is just, you know, personal recommendations. Tell your friends about my stream. There's a VOD channel, so if I'm not live, people can go see what it's like by going to the youtube.com/Joel Duggan VODs. You can watch a full stream. Yeah, that looks good. I'm happy with this. I find that maybe this might be a little bit distracting. Yeah, that's better. Cool. Happy with that. So I guess the only other thing going on is the road itself, which I don't know if I really want to get into. And I mean, obviously the other side of the river, but I don't want to do that right now either. Is this road done? This is a little bit rough. Oh yeah, these are all filled in. They're not left empty. Okay. I think this goes up around the corner. Oh, I've got to take that down too. Yeah, okay, that goes around the corner. Thanks for the link, Sweet Sandy. Appreciate that. And thanks for the lurk, Ironclad Islaus. Yeah, lurking is another great way to support the stream. If you've got to be AFK, but you can leave it on in the background, phenomenal help. So yeah, feel free to bring in all your friends, however you see fit. The only thing I don't want people to do is advertise my stream in someone else's community. Don't do that. Um, but just DMs and retweets and all that kind of stuff. That's always fun. Doot doot. That away. This away. Oh, wrong one. And we are going to go take down that azalea nonsense. Do I need more bushes? I'm okay for azalea bushes. I really am low on jungle. Calling all lurkers. Right, that's not a bad idea. Axe. Go. I'm going to use the shears anyway. Just to get us started. Oh, there we go. No more shears. I want to try to get more saplings, so I don't want to destroy all the leaves. I just wanted a clear look at the top of all this so we can get rid of the oak logs. I really hope they surprise us with 119 and add azalea wood as another wood type. I'd like it to be some sort of like white or cream white wood. Which I think is accurate to what an azalea actually looks like in real life too. Whoa, no. Screw gun. Am I missing anything here? Feels awful dark. Oh, there's one. Sometimes it's really hard to spot them. I mean, I say all this and I don't need saplings. We've got a moss farm that just pumps this stuff out like crazy. I'm gonna go get some more grass to fill that in. Do you and Pix record the Spawn Chunks live on Discord? Yeah. Yep. So for patrons, you can listen in live. That's one of the perks of supporting the Spawn Chunks is that you get the live show. We record live on Mondays. The only time we don't record on the day is around Christmas time. Usually early in December, we bank a couple of episodes so that we can then take some time off later in the month. So we schedule at least one episode to go out between Christmas and New Year's, and sometimes we even schedule a show to go out the week of Christmas. It depends on how, like, what day Christmas falls on. Like this year, Christmas was like a Thursday or a Friday. So Pix and I were just like, nah, we'll record on Monday. It's fine. We don't need to be off the whole week. You know, we'll just take the one day. So that's fine. But yeah, that's one of the perks is the live show. The other perk is the extended podcast, so it's longer. You'll get the render distance with the subscription. And it's, I mean, as far as subscriptions goes, it's only $1 a show, which is $4 a month, which is pretty nominal for all the cool things that you get. You also get access to the monthly Minecraft Hangout now that we're above our goal for that particular show. The other thing for me is on the Spawn Chunks, there's also extended stuff there where you get like the barista cuts, like the bonus episodes. I think I put one out with Alistair and I just this last week. We talked about Star Trek. I've got Star Trek news today too for the show. When on Monday? It's 10 a.m. Atlantic time. That's UTC -3 or 2 p.m. in the UK. And the Citadel Cafe is not yet recorded live, but that's an option I'm working on for a stretch, not a stretch goal, but for a goal on Patreon. We could potentially do some live recording in the Discord as well. I wish I could find more use for the flowering azalea. They're cool looking blocks. I don't think we get more by breaking them, I think. Oh no, there's one. While I'm up in the air, someone was asking about a water wheel earlier. So there's the water wheel that we have in the town. And it's attached to a mechanism inside which powers the saw. So this kind of goes in here and then it goes up. The gear kind of goes up. If we go inside here, whoop, then it looks like it's attached to maybe powering the table saw. It's a big table saw. More like a lumber mill than a carpenter shop, really. Neon God, I want to donate to you guys. You both keep me well distracted with while I watch, listen. You mean on the Spawn Chunks? It's patreon.com/the Spawn Chunks. Or you talk about, or are you talking about the Citadel Cafe? I mean, hey, support both. Does the Citadel Cafe have its own Patreon, or is it all lumped in with your personal Patreon? Mixcruga, no, the Citadel Cafe is a separate Patreon. It's separate because the benefits are separate. I share the Discord, which may be where the confusion is. So if you support Joel Duggan on Patreon, or you support the Citadel Cafe on Patreon, you get into the same Discord. Same with Twitch. Twitch Prime subs and Twitch Tier 1 subs all share the same Discord because they're all mine. But the support benefits, like the barista cuts and stuff, those are all separate. And actually, the barista cuts now are available to everybody. It used to be the barista cut tier, but now everybody on the Citadel Cafe Patreon has got access to the barista cuts because we're above a certain level. I think it was $50 a show was the milestone goal. But Neon God, if you have any questions, I mean, you've got access to the Discord with your Twitch sub. So join the Discord, and if you've got questions about the Citadel Cafe or other ways to support, then like fire them in there. Or I mean, you can fire them here. I might miss them. But yeah, I mean, feel free to ask in any venue. What are we doing next, folks? We can do the market stalls. The road, the market stalls, and really that's it, right? There's nothing. Oh, this road here too. Right. And the town square thingy. I don't like these. I need something that's light like those. I don't know whether stone is going to get the message across. I feel like this might be too simple. Oh yeah, that doesn't work at all. Well, we can get rid of this in the middle here anyway. M-Dog, hello, welcome in. Good to see you. Actually, let's use that. I wonder if those would look good. What was I wanted to do? I needed bricks. It's still too subtle. I guess that's what we're going to have to deal with for now. Nah, Neon God, I'm not going to go with a fountain. This is too poor of a place. Not to mention, it's right next to a river. Like, there's water everywhere. They wouldn't need a fountain. This area is meant to be like the poor fishing village, so a fountain's a little bit too fancy. There will be another spot for a fountain in the town, probably. The square over on the west side of town. Although, again, not a big area, so a fountain really would take up a lot of space. It's hard to say. Plus, there's the canal that goes right underneath it for the sheep. So yeah, I don't know if this particular area is going to be meant for a fountain. Now, that elven idea that I had earlier on the stream, not only would there be a fountain, there would be several in that kind of a situation. That's probably where I'll save my fountain builds for, is like an elven castle or something. I still wonder where the fish idea went. Right, fish rack. That was the other thing. So I saw Duggan's post, and right now, our campfires, we don't have the bottoms worked out of them. So the idea for McScrewguns, it was like this, and it was like that, and then you put a campfire here, and then you extinguish it. And then you can put fish on that, and I'm not sure where I keep my fish, but we use chicken as examples. But you could put fish like that. No? How come I can't do it? You have to have, does it have to be lit first? Oh, I did it. Oh, it's already cooked. That's why. Never mind. Anyway, you stack a couple of those on top of each other, but I don't particularly like it. So, plus I don't have the ashless campfire. It doesn't work. So what I was thinking though is that we could use trapdoors and fences. And I don't know where I have extra salmon. Maybe I have to go kill some. Water features are cool because they add movement. I agree, Neon God. That's probably, I think, why they're so appealing. There are 3 salmon there. Raw salmon. That's fine. How long are you working on West Hill? I still have quite a bit left to do. It's been a year. I'd like to kind of wrap it up in 2022. We still have all of this to do, though. Plus, there's all this. Like, there's a lot. I might end up, if I can finish, I don't know. I'm going to take a break after I finish Lowtown because Cosmic wants me to build her some flower farms, and I think that'll be fun. So I was thinking we do this. It's not the end of the world. I wish it didn't attach there. What could we do here that won't attach to this? Probably nothing, right? Like, I don't mind that it attaches back here. I mean, the only thing I can think of is switching this so that it's the other way around. But that doesn't look very good. So we can try this with one and see if it works. Armor stand. And the book. Nope. So if we put an armor stand here, let's just remove this for ease. So put an armor stand there. And if we give you fish a little bit off center, let's try to make him a little bit more straight. Yeah, close enough. Dials. Show arms, yes. Apply gravity, no. Give you a fish. Now, can I switch the fish to the head slot? I can. Excellent. A little bit strange. Can I rotate the head at all? Head and feet. Whoa. Now he's looking down. How do I get him to look? No. Toward. Now it's crooked. Toward in a way, I guess it goes towards the player. Annoying. Oh, no. There we go. How do you undo rotation? Point selected pinches of the head or feet. Oh. Resets. Tension, walking, running. Oh, what tension? There we go. That's back to normal. So if I wanted to rotate the head, I don't think you can. Oh, there we go. X, Y, Z. We are... I think that's X. Nope. Let's try positive Z. Ah, we're getting there. And maybe... a little bit more. Good. And now it's just a matter of translation. So we're on negative x, probably about 8. Nudge. Here we go. And then we'll go negative z by 8. We'll go negative z by another 3. And I want to say probably negative 1. Negative 1. And then y probably... Did I turn off gravity? I think I did. No. And then negative 3. There we go. And then we just... styles. No. Fish rack. I think it'll look better with like maybe one more fish down there, but we won't do that right now. But the concept, you get it. I'm wondering if it would look better with oak fences. The armor stand mod is from vanillatweaks.net. Follow that link that Sandy put in the chat for you. Can you normally put fish on armor stands, or something that was added and edited? You need the data pack to put the fish like that, but I think you can give any item to hold, like an armor stand in vanilla Minecraft can hold anything in its hand. I just don't know. You won't be able to pose it. But I'm pretty sure just like a sword, you can give it an item. I think. I could be wrong. Either way, the Vanilla Tweaks data pack is just great. I would highly encourage people to check it out. It's just fun. Let's try a couple of those instead. Now the trick is to do this without busting the armor stand. Yep, I think that's probably a good idea. No. I gave it to the armor stand. Crap. How do I get rid of that now? Do I have to make the armor stand visible again? There we go. I think that works. I liked it better as spruce, but with the oak behind it, it didn't stand out well enough. Still not crazy about that. Maybe we just remove this altogether. It does look better. Maybe what we need to do is use an oak trapdoor so it doesn't look so out of place. Yeah, if you use them a lot, then it's a pain in the butt. I try not to overuse them. But they're great for just subtle details like that I think help with the immersion. And then if we double up on this, now it looks like it's part of the process. Actually, what if we go and get fence gates? I think we're solving the problem. This is kind of the fun stuff about Minecraft, where like sometimes you really want a block that will just do what you want, but then other times when you figure out a way to subtly change something so that it works the way that you want, right? So now that solves that. Looking at a place that looks like all one rack. We could technically just replace the fence posts too. So it's similar to what McScrugan had suggested, but instead of campfires, we're using fence gates. I want to lower this guy by just a little bit. Let's say another, I'll go by 1. Another 1. There we go. And then we'll lock. That's the last page. When you lock them, they apparently cause less lag. Thanks, Sweet Sandy. It's always fun to add like little tips. I'll leave these here. I'll probably do the other ones off camera just because I find noodling around with the armor stands is not the best content for streams. It's the kind of thing I do when I might log on when Steven is streaming on Thursday night. Kind of take care of that stuff while he's online and then just be able to help him out with sleeping and stuff like that. All right, let's put this away. All right, I think that is where I need to wrap it up. I do have another podcast to do tonight, and I don't want to wear my voice out. We're going to raid Tango. I believe Tango Tech just went live. So if you are a fan of Hermitcraft or you are just looking for another cool streamer to watch, I really highly recommend Tango Tech. Looks like he is working on the giant wither farm that is happening in Hermitcraft. So very fun stream, always entertaining. And we'll see you folks on Friday at 1 o'clock. Don't forget to tune into Steven ESC tomorrow night for the remaining of the Lego Vespa build. And of course, look for the Citadel Cafe coming probably today or tomorrow with myself and Steven ESC. We're going to be talking about Foundation on Apple TV Plus, as well as the first 2 episodes of Moon Knight. So yeah, that's going to be fun. I will see you folks on the next one. Check out Patreon, check out the podcast. JoelDuggan.com is the easiest way to find all the things. And I will see you later. Bye for now.